Hey, you guys, this is Hope from Hope Speaks from the Heart, and I'm coming to you this evening. Something that's been on my mind, really has been on my mind for some years now, being a single mom. I'm not a single mother now, but I was up until 5 years ago. Um, I wanted to do the video yesterday afternoon, but I decided not to until I came home, came upstairs, and I saw my daughter hold out her arms for a hug from my husband, her father. Not her biological father, but from her stepfather. Um, she wanted a hug from him. And we don't use the word step in our household at all. My husband considers my children, and I consider his children our children. I know earlier on in our marriage, I used the word. I don't think I used the word step. I just said my daughter, my girls, and he got kind of mad at me because he said no, that's my children, they're my children. And truth be told, Sierra, my daughter, my youngest daughter, she acts more like him than her biological. Now the issue that I have is about good men, good fathers who want to do for their children, but the women in their lives, the mamas, the babies' mamas, whatever you want to call it, don't want them to basically they're holding the children hostage. Whether it's because they don't like the new woman, girlfriend, the new wife, he's not paying enough money. Um, there could be a number of issues of why she's choosing not to allow the children to see their dad. I understand if it's an issue with safety, maybe the new woman in his life or the man, whatever, is bringing harm to the children. That's a totally different issue. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these women who want to find myself getting upset. I'm finding these women who want to just hold the children hostage because they feel like they can do that. You have a good man in your life, and especially if that man is willing to take care of a child that's not even his, if he's willing to do that and to spend money out of his pocket, then you need to let your baby daddy, father of your children, who's willing to pay money, even if it's a little bit, he's trying, he's going to work, he's doing something, he's bringing money to you to pay for shoes that you're probably not even spending the money on. You're probably spending on something else, not the children. If he's willing to do that, then you should be able to let him see that child. My husband takes care of my daughter. When my other daughter is with us, she's at school right now. He took care of my girls. I say my girls because right now they are my girls and they are his girls. But he took care of them. I've had to deal with this issue of I've never held and take this back. I've never held my children hostage from their biological father. When my ex-husband and I re-divorced, he was free to see the boys anytime he wanted to. It didn't matter. Money didn't matter. If he wanted to see his boys, he could see his boys. Now, when I had my girls, if they wanted to see their dad, they was more than welcome. If the dad wanted to see them, it's more than welcome. Even with my younger girls, um, the father chose not to be in their life for whatever reason. But you know what? God brought someone who did care for them. And this is a shout out to my husband, Ray Grant, for caring enough, unconditional love to take his time, his money, his knowledge, his wisdom, his love, his unconditional love for the children that I birthed. And I appreciate that. Um, I'm hoping I got cover everything. I had to write some things down because it's just really something that really um, bothers me to know that There's so many women out there who won't even let their children see their dad. But you'll have some other man in your home. You have someone else in your home who didn't even give birth, and they see the kids all the time and not doing a single thing for them. You women need to stop. I know that I probably get a lot of negative comments about this. I don't care. I've had to live it. I've had boys who have to live it. I have other family members who's had to live this. Good men who are not able to see their children or who can't see the children, and the girlfriends or whatever want to take advantage of their niceness. And that's not right and that's not fair. Um, what else did I want to address? What else? What else? I just know that I can't think what else I want to say, but I just do know that karma. I don't know if I really believe in karma, but what you put out there is what you're going to get back. It's what you're going to get back, and you trust and believe when your children get older, they're going to question why daddy wasn't in the picture. They're going to ask, how come my dad didn't see me? And when they get old enough, and when they do connect again with their father, you're going to be held accountable for this. You're going to be held accountable for not telling the truth to your boys, to your girls, for not allowing them to see their dad. Y'all better get it right. Better get it right. If you got a good man, even if it's a good ex-man, don't whatever put all the differences aside between the two of you. Put your differences aside and stop putting your children in the middle and let that man, and it might be the roles might be reversed. Let that woman, that mom who's still there in the picture to take care and to do something and to see those children. Remember, it's not about you. You had your good time. Now let your children have a good time with their parent. That's all I want to say. And I know when I just finish with this video, there's going to be more that I'll probably say. And I might just make it a part two. I don't know. I might make a part two to this video. But a shout out to my husband, Ray Grant Jr. Thank you. And I love you so much for being a dad to my father. Thank you, my son, for being a father to your girls and your son. And thank you, my brothers, for being a dad and caring. You may not be able to do what you want to do with your children or give money or time, but I know for a fact that you, my brothers, love their children. So, that being said, peace. I'm out. Until next time, this is Hope from Hope Speaks from the Heart.